Yeah, I tried looking in, but I couldn't.
Okay. So
As I,
I'm going to show you how to access the lynda.com, and you should
okay.
be able to use that resource at any time, okay? So
Yep.
why I want you to know about lynda.com resources is because whatever you have problem with, they always have the videos for you to watch. So you basically just need to Google it and not Google it, I mean Lynda it. And the word, and it will come out. Just a quick one. I'm just going to show you how to get there. So first of all, we want to go to just a second. I'm just getting my browser working here. Okay. So we want to go to onto our session. I'm just going to share the screen. So, Lynda.com is actually available for all the courses and subjects for the Martin students studying online. So basically what you need to do, you need to go to your page, and then I think you need to go to the subject resources. No, that was wrong. Okay. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, just a second. No, you need to go to the main page, Martin page, which you can see. Can you see the main page?
Yep.
Excellent. And then you need to go to student support resources, as far as I remember. And then, oh, here it is. See, lynda.com. Okay. So online students, that's you. That will be your username here. Your password will be date of birth, day, month, year, example.
Okay.
Very simple. Okay.
Yeah, I think I might have been putting up dashes between the birthday months and the. All right, so it's just the numbers, just digits, nothing between.
Yes, that's right. So exactly like that. So your student number, which you should have,
Yep.
and your date of birth looking like that.
Yep. Okay.
I'm just going to show you, Lynda, how it works. Okay. Oh, I just need to log in. Give me a second. For me, it's a different login. Just a second, I'm just going to go there quickly. Also, see, we have Søren here. Søren, how are you going?
Good, thanks. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Okay, so how's it going? Søren, do you have any problems with your assessments? Can't hear you now. You muted your microphone, Søren. Can you try to unmute it? Søren, can you hear me now?
Yep, should be able to hear me.
Now I can hear you. Yes. So,
okay.
How are you going?
So I'm going through doing the drawings now. I'm just wondering, when I submit them to you as a client, just to check like the scale and like all the cabinetries where you want it, before we do the rendered version, should that be done in like the dark line ink pens, or is pencil okay?
As the client, you're doing the part A submission, is it correct? Is that what you do in the part A, where you need to submit the sketches?
Yeah.
Okay. So you need to basically work through the thumbnails. So you need to collect 10 thumbnails, okay,
yep,
which will represent the drawing style, okay, or technique you want to use, okay, different ones. Now,
yep,
when you're looking at the kitchen design itself, it does not need to be your own kitchen design. So you can basically use any other ones.
Okay. I've done 3 big ones based on the assessment 3 from last semester.
Yes. That's fine.
And
You
I've got
can do that. Yeah.
so the thumbnails and the larger ones, do they need to be, are they okay in pencil, or should I do them in an ink pen to submit?
Okay, the thumbnails, it does not matter as long as it's a drawing style, pencil or pen or charcoal or watercolor or ink, it doesn't matter. Yes, and that's what it's asking you. Do you want me to walk through the assessment requirements with you and explain it to you?
Yeah, if you've got time.
Okay. So guys, I'm just trying to log in into Linda, and funny enough, your facilitator cannot log in. Yes, so I advertised widely, and now I have a problem. I lost my password somewhere. I'll just quickly show that to the students if you don't mind, Sian, and I'll come back to you.
Yeah, cool.
I'm just going to go to lynda.com for you guys. Okay, can you see that now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not going to log in, but you will just go to that top login and just put your login and etc. and you should be able to access all the videos. Now, the library is huge. And you can watch about anything you want, anything. So just ask me what do you have trouble with at the moment. Just a quick request. Anyone? You have no trouble with anything. Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, yeah. Okay, well, let's do the drawing or graphic drawing or something then.
Right, okay, drawing, okay, and let's put interior. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Drawing interior, okay? So I'm just gonna show you how it works quickly. So you basically have this is drawing vector graphic patterns and etc. But you can actually go through the library here. That's one it's found. So I'm just gonna do drawing. And if I go to the drawing, okay, that's better. So in that result, you can see drawing when it came up. You have your filters here on the left-hand side. You have a skill level you can go for, and there is a subject here. Okay, and even more subjects in here you can see. Now, unfortunately, they don't have a specifics for interior design, but they do have it for design, okay? And they do have it for architecture and design techniques. So you can go through all of those and have a look. If we, for example, go to design techniques, so that will show you how to draw video. Here's drawing the body, drawing vector graphics, or for example, anyone can draw, and that will teach you how to draw. Okay.
Okay.
Now, apart from that, look at this, artists at work, etc. There are so many tutorials here. Look, thousands just on that level. Now, if you want to learn how to draw using the software application, this is the best place to be. Go to lynda.com. So you can go to your Illustrator, InDesign, Photoshop, and etc. Now, if you want to learn SketchUp and so on, this is what you probably need to look at. So SketchUp, excuse me, you can put it in and you see 3,760 results. And that will teach you how to use SketchUp and drawing in SketchUp. Isn't it amazing? Just for example, I just want to go to this one, Essential Training, which I put into the learning books. And when you go to this course, you can see that it's quite a long course, and they all pretty much are. They all like around from 30 to up to 6 hours, sometimes even days courses. Here you can access. You don't need to watch everything. You can just go through that content list, okay? And just select whatever you're having trouble with, okay? So this is amazing resource for you guys to use for anything you want. Okay, so just put it in a search, put your student number, your date of birth to log in, and enjoy it. Okay? Now, I'm going to go back to Sian. Do you have any questions about lynda.com, guys?
No, I might have some next week because I'll have a look at it during this week now that I finally figured out how to log in. So
Excellent.
I'll definitely have a look at it. Yeah.
So I'm just going to look at the assessment task number 2 with you, Sian, and I already have a student submitted it, and we discussed it just the other day. Okay. So I'm just going to share those. So guys, what we're going to discuss is actually next subject after the one you complete now. So this is the subject 1578. And the first part of the subject, and that's what Lauren working on, contained the out of questions. So basically what you do, you study the workbook, and then you go on with answering the questions, and that's how you receive your marks for the assessment task number 1, which is, I think, question from A to E. Now, assessment task number 2 here is which Sian working on. We're going to look at it now together. So the purpose of this assessment is to demonstrate your skills at drawing using selected techniques and successfully communicated your ideas. So you will use the kitchen design you created in that subject, assessment task number 3. Okay. So whether you're at that stage or not, but I know, Vesna, you're at that stage now. So
Yeah.
assessment task number 3 is about creating a kitchen for your specific area where you live. Okay.
Can I just make a suggestion?
Yeah.
For anyone that's still doing that 1577, to keep those original printed out drawings, not the ones that you make your own kitchen with, but the original specs, because you'll need them instead of having to
Okay, good to know.
in the second one. Just keep them aside somewhere.
All right.
Good suggestion, Dan.
That's okay.
From a student who goes so far ahead, so you guys take it on board. Okay. So the brief is a little bit different. So here you get approached by a local building firm to design the kitchen for your latest display home. So the house is small, aimed at the couple, so independence who share, not at families. Now, the brief is that the builder actually requires a plan of the kitchen, selection of cabinetry finishes, hardware, appliances, wall finishes, splashback, and floor coverings. So your job is actually to complete the whole lot. Okay? Not how you complete it on the drawings in your assessment task number 3 in 1577. Here it actually requires to do the full rendering of that kitchen. Okay, so it's a good idea, Stern said, to keep all the original things all intact in one folder so you can rehash it. Now, here what we have is part A, plan for drawings of your designs. So you need to demonstrate that you understand the necessity to plan drawings, prepare your workspace and experiment before setting on the final techniques and materials to communicate your design ideas to the client. So first of all, you need to describe what you will be attempting to communicate with your drawings to your client, explain on a given brief a bit more informative. So basically you need to take those plans, look at them, and in 200 words just tell us how you're going to communicate that, how you're going to present it. Okay, what kind of kitchen it's going to be, what kind of drawings you're going to use, why do you need that particular technique, why are you going to place the, say, kitchen islands in there, why are you doing this and that, etc. Don't go too much in depth, and also please do not waffle. Just write in the normal sentences. Do not put words like I think, I might, I would, etc. Okay, so just be on the point. Now, on a number 2, obtain a fully rendered drawing of the interior of a kitchen in a maximum of 300 words. Discuss how the design you have chosen does or does not address the elements and principles of design. Now, on that particular point, you do not need to have your own kitchen which you already designed. You can obtain any rendered drawing of interior of a kitchen. Any. Okay, guys, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So, and most importantly, you need to use elements and principles of design to talk about it. Now, you need to refer back to your sessions in 1577 about elements and principles of design and address them, okay? So you cannot just say that, oh, yeah, well, I'm going, this is the very spacious, beautiful kitchen and etc. It's got lots of light and etc. No, you need to talk about the elements and principles, which are shape, size, color, texture, what else we've got there, line, and etc. And how do they communicate, whether it's balanced, whether it's rhythm is present in there, and etc. So remember that table you did in your sessions in the 1577 for elements and principles of design. Remember that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you just take that and remember how you addressed it with the pictures. So if you just try to look at the kitchen through the elements and principles of design and describe it in 300 words, that would be great. Once again, it does not need to be your own kitchen. It could be any kitchen, but it must be rendered drawing. Okay? Now you ask me, where can I take the rendered drawing from? Correct? So if you use SketchUp, you can take it from the 3D model warehouse. Okay, so do you know about that existence?
No.
You don't?
No.
Okay, guys, so I'm just going to show you quickly. Because you all will have an access to SketchUp for that particular subject. So basically what we want to do, we want to go to the SketchUp. Just going to do quickly a new share. New share quickly. Oh, yeah. Okay, can you see that little man? Oh, now he's bigger. Mm-hmm. Excellent. So that's an opening page of a SketchUp. Now, it's because it's just hiding a little bit. I'm just going to drag it out here. Okay. Now, in the SketchUp, in the control panel here, the horizontal control panel, can you see my cursor?
Yep.
Excellent. So here you actually have get models, and then you have an extension warehouse. So when you click on get models, the new screen should pop up. Can you see that screen, guys?
No.
Not on your screen, no.
No, you still see the little dude.
Yep.
Okay, so I need to share that new screen. Okay, here it is. Can you see that?
Yep.
Okay, so this is the 3D warehouse, and that's what you do. You go there and do the same thing in the search menu. You just put kitchen. 37,000 rendered kitchens.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Okay, just make sure that you don't choose it as your own.
Yep.
Okay, because it will be plagiarism. So I'll be only watching it, and I will see whether you've done it or somebody else done it. Trust me.
Yeah.
Okay, so just warning you, I'm like your mother. I always know what's happening. Okay, so if we go to any of those and we click on that, it tells you download it. Okay, it tells you how big the file is, and it shows you the theme. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to attempt to download it and load it into the model. Okay, should be pretty quick. As soon as that happens, you will get the whole model in 3D with all the details and things you want to use. Okay. Now, once again, it's all for free. Any of those models can be obtained for free. So here it is, and look at this. Now my little dude's got a kitchen. Okay.
You need to change the screen again.
Yeah, I know, I'm aware. So where's the model? Okay, can you see him?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
now he's got the model, woohoo. Now he's got a place to live. Now, basically, this is your model. And using all of those tools, you can walk around, you can look at it, you can zoom in, zoom out, and etc. You can look at the details and etc. So this is your fully rendered drawing. Okay, guys. So you can see how close you can zoom in. So obviously, pretty well done model. Don't like the splashback, not the splashback, the benchtop matching the floor tiles. So that was strange.
That's a bit tacky.
That's a bit strange. So nevertheless, at that particular subject, you will learn how to do that. Oh, look, at the splashbacks, it's matching the benchtop, so everything all one material. So do not rely on those models. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not, sometimes they are completely wrong. So because people do it for free, so...
yeah, you can upload anything you design and share it with the warehouse, so anybody can upload any design.
Absolutely right, absolutely right.
That's why there's so many hundreds and thousands of those things out there, and some are really crappy and some are really good.
Exactly. You can even see the some of the famous architectural buildings done that way as well. It's just amazing to look at somebody's work. Okay, so this is your kitchen design, guys. So you can obtain any rendered drawing you want from there. Okay. Now we're going to come back to the boring bit. It's the assessment. Okay, so assessment. I'm going to share it again. So is that all clear so far?
Yep. I'm actually learning what to do next semester.
Yes. Sian, you all right with that? Any questions?
No, it's all right.
That should be fine.
Okay, now provide 15 images which will act as a reference material for your designs or drawings, including 5 images which show different approaches to drawing and how other practitioners use drawing to represent ideas. Now, 15 images act as reference material for your designs. Do you remember in 1577 that it's required to search the material references, remember?
Yep, that's what I'm doing right now, just organizing all that.
Okay, here they are. So remember to keep it because you will need it here. So this is for your design. So your materials could include splashbacks, could include bench tops, sinks, etc., etc. Okay. Now you still need to do 5 images which show different approaches to drawing. Okay, and how practitioners use drawing to represent ideas. So you don't need to draw here specifically. You just need to research 5 images of the drawing to represent any reference material. You understand? So say, for example, you need to look for the drawing of a sink or a drawing of a tab or a drawing of, you know, maybe kitchen cabinet, etc. Other practitioners. Understand, guys? So 10 of your reference materials from the previous assessment and 5 of the researched ones. Okay? Is that clear, guys?
Yeah, all good.
Okay. Number 4. When it comes to drawing up your ideas, name 2 appropriate people that might need to refer to. So obviously you will be liaising with people when you design in the kitchen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So who are those people? Could be, name them. What do you think?
The benchtop guys.
Yeah, the benchtop guys. More professional.
Like Caesar stone or marble or whatever you're using, you might need to speak directly with them regarding sizes and all that kind of information, or directly with a supplier
Excellent.
regarding, ovens, oven tops, Robin Hoods, for instance.
Very good. So the point number 5 is to identify 2 factors that might impact on how you undertake your drawing work and describe the impact they might have. So basically you need to tell us how you, 2 problems while you draw, and describe what kind of, drawing you should use for something like rather or not using it, and etc. So just share your problems basically in drawing. Number 6. Yeah, any questions?
No, that's fine.
No.
Number 6, list 10 types of drawing techniques, materials or equipment, or a combination of any of those, and write a brief comment next to each on how they're best used to communicate ideas. For example, watercolor study might convey the texture of a finish, but would not be useful for technical specifications for a manufacturer. Now, because this is the unit which is oriented on drawing only, so you need to think about, okay, which technique is more suitable for what particular part of the kitchen you're working on. Just say pencil drawing would be fine for any parts, correct?
Yep.
But, for example, charcoal drawing would not represent the kitchen accurately. Because
Yeah, it's too crude. Yeah.
that's right, because it's a sketching medium. Okay, so you need to give us 10 types. Now, what you need to remember, guys, and that's what I said to my students, so watercolor, charcoal, sepia, pastel, ink, what else you've got there? Oil pastel, even crayons. They all are drawing mediums. Some people think that they are actually painting mediums, but they're not. They're drawing mediums. You understand, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Now, there is a little type in this assessment here, which I highlighted and already sent it to correct, but I'm not sure if they corrected or not. For each of the 10 items in number 5 above, so it should say number 6 above, provide a thumbnail sketch to demonstrate your comment. Okay, so basically after you collected all of those 10 types of drawing techniques, you need to provide a sketch using those techniques. Okay, so it does not need to be huge, it's just a thumbnail. So you know what thumbnail is? Just a small portion, tiny. Just say like inch by inch. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's so far clear. Now, name 2 examples of material number 8 or techniques used in drawing while require particular safety procedures. So what I suggest here at that point, you need to go to your OHS, remember, activity you did in the previous session or previous subject, and just look through those. What safety procedures you need to do while you draw. So we still need to cover it. I'm sorry, but that's a requirement of the government. We need to cover OHS.
Yeah.
That's why it's there. I know, we all know, so we don't want to cut our fingers, etc. And don't draw on our hands and legs, and etc. Don't poke the pencil in the eye.
Pass out on the oils.
Yeah, right. But unfortunately, we still need to say that here.
Yeah.
Now, point number 9, describe one way in which to minimize waste in creative drawing. So tell that you want to save the trees and etc. in a good manner. Okay, so respect the materials that you use in recycling paper and etc. Now, number 10, in producing drawing for a client, what intellectual property issues and legislations do you need to take into account? And give 2 examples. Again, refer back to 1577. Have a look at that copyright activities we did and just take it from there. Okay? Now, obviously, we want to name your document that way. When you finish, it could be word process document. They require word process, but really, if you want to do it in images, that's fine. If you don't have Word, I understand that. If you want to do it PDF, I understand that. So that's not very for me.
In the preparation topic for one of the sessions, it said that had to be used in a particular type of software or PowerPoint presentation. So that's why
Where did you say that in this document?
Oh. No, not in this document. In the session called, what was it called? It was like assessment preparation or something.
Oh, it's
one of
essential unit information.
No, it was actually a session.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So it had the whole session and actually showed how to do a proper PowerPoint presentation. It gave links to lynda.com for how to learn the first 4 topics in the PowerPoint. Or if you had experience in this other software, you could use this other software that was on there.
Okay. That's fine. Well, this one particularly is asking you to do word process document. What I'm saying that it does not matter if you do PDF because they are as good as word process, really.
Okay,
Because
I'm much better at PowerPoint, so.
Yeah, you can do PowerPoint. You want to do PowerPoint, that's fine.
I'm much better at Word. I haven't touched PowerPoint in over 12 years, so.
Oh, okay.
I can work with Word.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. Do you have any questions about part A, guys, so far?
No, sounds okay.
Okay, very good. So on the part B, basically what you need to do here. A portfolio of sketches of fully rendered drawings that clearly and accurately communicates the intended ambience of the specific interior. So basically you need to complete the rendered kitchen design. Okay, what it's saying here is that it does not actually request you to do in the SketchUp, but I suggest you use SketchUp.
Okay. If like the drafts I've already done in just in pencil.
Mm-hmm.
So do I show you those drafts as well?
That's right. Drafts will be in here in that part B. So what happens?
Yep.
By way of preliminary work, provide drafts of the final drawings required.
Yep.
Okay, so you provide the drafts and show each of those drafts to your facilitator. Okay, who will act.
And they're okay.
Yes,
they're okay
will
to do
give you the feedback. That's right.
All right, cool.
And after that, you will finalize the drawings, incorporating any feedback. Mm-hmm. And prepare the following drawings here. So the following drawings here. Okay. 3 rendered interior views of a kitchen, including elevations, perspective, and axonometric. Techniques, axonometric, isometric 1 point, 2 point, and or combination of those. And 2 details. So I suggest to do it in SketchUp because it's much easier to complete that part. It's just you complete it in the SketchUp. Guys, we might just be cut out in a minute, okay? I'm just warning you. In the SketchUp, you just need to go to the layout and put it through the layout, SketchUp, okay? If you don't know how to use the SketchUp layout, again, go back to Lynda and watch for some tutorials. And that's where you present it professionally. Any questions, guys?
No, all good.
I was just going to ask if you do it mixed medium, but I guess if you're like, you wouldn't have one in different mediums for different sketches if you're professionally presenting it. So I just answered my own question.
It would be, I mean, it's fine, but the problem is you will struggle to do axonometric, isometric, 1 point perspective, 2 point perspective, and the combination sections and elevations. This is too much work if you're going to do it by hand.
I've done the axometric and the 1 point perspective already.
Okay.
Yeah, it has taken a lot of time. I'll admit that. Yeah, I've enjoyed it though. I've been able to get my head around it, so that's good.
Well, you need to do elevation as well and the